Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to something new again, because obviously I need to start something new from time to time, otherwise I will be too bored with everything, yeah? Today we are actually checking out some, what's its face, Last Epoch. They've just started their new season. It's called... Oh god, I'm not prepared. It's called Shattered Omens. So I hoped to have something interesting done with it. And we are going to do a challenge with a hardcore character. Solo self-founded and uniques only. And to have it even a bit more spicier, I was thinking to have a hardcore character to have it even funnier. So let's get this started. So we're going for the seasonal. This guy, we're going towards the Spellblade. Ooh. What is this happening? Okay, that was interesting. I love that I'm not used to the to my own alerts. Hey, Chopmeister, thank you for the follow. Okay, so what we are getting, how should we call the guy? He's going to be unique, so snowflake. Because each snowflake is unique. Bang. So hardcore solo character found, so we are not going to use any other character items, and we'll see how the stuff is going to go. Oh my god, the follows are coming in. Or are they? Networking, multi-follow, nice. Nice. Now tell me where this is coming from. God damn it, the amount of notifications. And Chechesha came in as well. Hello, welcome. Nice. Yeah, thank you for the good luck. I will definitely need it. Because, like, until halfway through the second act, I am going to be completely naked. Because, unfortunately, the beginning gear is not unique. So that's going to be fun. Because uniques are uniques. And now, the worst bit is that in Diablo, if you would be starting a unique challenge, at least you've got a single small thingy that you can actually use. But unfortunately, Last Epoch didn't get the memo, so you don't have any potions until you get that belt. So that's going to be annoying. I was already like checking out like what's happening with the game for the longest time, doing a couple of runs to see like if this is even viable. And to be honest, we should be able to work around a couple of things. And now, especially that the new season started, I think this is going to be like quite interesting, especially that the developers were talking that you've got some new unique things, some new set items. So this should be quite interesting in the longer run. So now we are just going to be dealing very little damage due to the fact that we are not scaling with any items. So this is going to be a little bit longer than expected. Now the worst part is going to be just grabbing the closest belt. Unless if there's going to be like someone in the chat and saying that, okay, belt is, let's say, acceptable, then I may grab a belt just until I'll get a unique one. And we can see that despite the character being a mage, he is actually quite well built. Hey, whoa, where did you come from, dude? Nope. we carry on with our stuff. Yeah, everything looks beautifully. And now the funniest thing is that I've played this game quite a lot. Like before, like on each season, I at least done like one character to see what's happening. And to be honest, for the longest time, and now I'm wondering if they've added these areas, or were they here for like the longest time, and I just didn't notice. Because it seems that there were a couple of like secret places that you could visit and have some like additional lore or something, or possibility to drop something. Yeah, by the way, these boots, those are normal boots, yeah? Yeah, those are normal boots, despite having a very interesting passive that you don't see normally on any boots. It's actually quite unique. But unfortunately, as we say, that the uniques are only the things that are golden in color, having some kind of awesome specs. So we are still on the lookout. I had a couple of characters being able to drop like a unique something, like a weapon, even in this area, so the stuff is always possible. And Snap Freeze is going to be very useful for some time, but we just need to really focus on damage, because you don't need much health as long as you can quickly kill your enemies, right? Yeah, Snap Freeze is going to be very useful. Because Snap Freeze, like CC wins game, yes? And as long as we are not getting like completely bamboozled with our positioning, it should be quite alright. I mean, I was playing today a little bit with the Sentinel to see like how stuff is going. And to be honest, I was having a lot more issues getting the... what's its face? Getting the Sentinel to work out. Wait, is the... Oh, I haven't... Yeah. I think we should add a little bit of game music, because otherwise this is going to be very boring very quickly. Like usually when I'm playing this kind of games, I'm just like having something in the background. And to be honest, I even forgot that this is having some kind of... Is there any music in the background? There is music. Give me some more music. I need to... Oh no, I don't need to. Okay.
So much destruction. And for what?
So finally the skill trees for our skill trees. And we can I please see? Yes, thank you. What does shock? Shock reduces lightning resistance by 5 and increases the chance to be stunned, yeah. So let's specialize in the stun. And we'll need to go into passive points. There we go. I love this. Like, I really love the elemental aura. So at the very beginning I was just focusing on getting some additional like range, so we're not going to die each time, but later on there's like so many enemies that I think like going in and just doing a couple of like explosions in their face is going to be a lot more useful. Especially like just in the, what's his face, in the gardens, there's quite a lot of enemies. And in the Osprey's war camp, that place can be as well like very quickly swarmed, so we'll see how the stuff is going to go. Definitely I am, oh shit, misclick. I was playing too much Path of Exile last time and I was having on E my Frost Blink. And by the way, I would need to like think about some kind of challenge for Path of Exile as well. I was already thinking about getting something like, I don't know, a Unix only and something like that. But over there I would need to really change like the approach due to the fact that, let's be honest, in last Epoch you need, in Path of Exile, you need any kind of gear to be able to like survive and do some skills, right? I cannot. Oh, I can. Just not with animation. That's interesting. Didn't know that. Yeah, you need to remember you cannot like get stuck too long in one animation in spamming of stuff, because otherwise you'll get obliterated. And to be honest, I need to write something on YouTube chat to see if everything is working, because I'm streaming to YouTube as well. Testing. Ring. Will we see it?
I cannot do that. Sounds like they're
Okay, I was hoping that the YouTube chat is going to be properly integrated. No, it is integrated. Cool. That's awesome. That is really awesome. Okay. So all of this, and let's go. Like the beginning of the game is very slow and nice.
Grail was just telling you could do this, and our alliance is
Like who cares about story, yeah?
warrior's army.
Okay. Let's begin. I really like what they did with the UI, because they definitely changed like the fonts of items and skills. Not cast speed, but I quadruple cast chance, double cast chance. Get this one so we can get into the multiple casts, because this is going to be very useful. Like this will very quickly multiply the amount of damage that we can deal. And carry on with this one. I think I'm going to go like at least 2 more skills in this bit before we're going to get into some more survivability. Like I'm very aware that survivability is going to be the key for the longest time. I really need to add teleport on my E key. Okay, too many enemies. And at least I've just remembered, reminded myself that we've got a couple of guaranteed unique items in like the second act, so at least that's cool. And especially that one of those unique items is going to give me life leech out of elemental damage, so that is really awesome. do we already have the Mana Strike? We do have Mana Strike, cool. That's going to be very useful. Because later on some of the bosses are going to be like very much damage sponges, so we'll need to be able to quickly regain quite some mana. And yeah, nothing in here. Like, I am really not a fan of not getting gambling until you get into the second act, like into the next era. Because in the first era there is just like you can buy some random stuff, but unfortunately you cannot gamble, so you cannot like try to get a quick and fun unique of the bat. So you need to then try to think about other options, which can be quite irritating. And I think we're going to be stuck with the lightning bit for a bit longer, even if we'll become the Spellblade already. Because this gives us like a very nice way to clear enemies from a distance. Unless the Flame Ward is going to be working a lot better. And I really think I will need to get to level 7. Yes, level 7, so I can get the Glacier before we'll get to the next area. Because the next boss can be a hassle. Because he's doing like quite a lot of danger zones, quite a lot of area of effects, so I would rather to kill him quicker. Or as quickly as possible. And even despite the fact that I can still stack some burning, he may be very irritating to fight. At least the beginning is quite easy and simple. Double cast. Yeah, the previous like testing run, I was, instead of doing double cast, I was doing more damage, which was working quite well. But now if we will be able to do the occasional, how occasional is it? It's 8% double cast, and you can level it up how many times? 4 times. So 4 times 8, 28%. Yes, 28, 32. 32% for double cast and 40% for quadruple cast. That gives us some damage. Okay, you know what? I'm taking bets. When do you think I'm going to get my first unique? I am betting on the usual moment you get the unique from the quest line in the second act. Let's be honest. That's the most probable point of getting it. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I'll get the next level before the boss. And I really don't want to deal with him without it. I mean, we've got quite a high chance of getting the burning off, so that may be a thing. And this shreds properly from the enemies. We like to see that. Bang. Nicely done. A quick sippage of coffee. I hope you've got like a cool beverage with you as well. Like I could do that because I was feeling safe. Now it's going to be a lot tougher. Like always the beginnings of them unique runs are a little bit hectic. You never know like what may happen. Especially when you'll be like fighting some bosses that can basically one-shot you. And let's remember, the highest chance of getting any uniques in early games, or in games like, you know, Last Epoch, Diablo and whatnot, are barrels and everything that you can destroy in the so-called meantime. And I'm really trying to get through any and all enemies here, so we are not missing out on any possible experience. And now you can even see like some of the flaws in the design, in the code of the game. Sometimes my chain lightning is snapping to the point where the enemy is going to be instead of is already. So I can notice like someone is going to show up over there. Okay, snap freeze. Let's do as much burning. Passive burning is fun. At least I'm doing a percentage of health every cast, so it's not that bad. Oh shit. We're not ready for this yet. No. Not so early. I don't want to restart it already. God damn it. Bro, don't do that. Do the other thing. 1, 2, 3. Allow me to pass. Dude. I like bird people. Two more. God damn it. 2 more. There we go. Smooth fish. Some boots of life. That would be lovely to grab them. The range is king. Let's be honest. Is there anything to break? Nothing much. So let's grab the quest lines. Like this is a very important part of Last Epoch to get any and all of the side quests. Now you're giving me Flame Ward. It's so bad, like I am getting 2 of the most useful. Now let's do this. Let's keep the snap freeze and let's move the glacier here. That's for now. They've updated the animation for the glacier. It wasn't looking so icy before. And so now the flame board is going to be our go-to defensive stat or defensive skill, which we need to like upgrade in the foreseeable future. And I hope that YouTube is not going to like rush out on me, because I am now streaming on a new account there. And I don't know if I will be allowed to stream for longer than a couple of hours. I know that they don't want to give like the permissions for everything straight away for new channels, so we'll see how this is going. Obviously, like for Twitch, nothing is going to change. We'll carry on with our stuff. And currently Twitch is still going to have some unique and special treatment, because I need to finish my stuff for Twitch, which is going to be the Dark Souls shield only run, Dark Souls 2, yeah. We are finishing that one, otherwise Flamebait is going to kick my ass. Bong, bong, bong. Nice. And that's why we've got the Mana Strike. Because without it, we will be sitting ducks. But at least they could do the quality of life from Diablo, having at least like a basic 1 health potion always at you, at your person, without even the stash. So otherwise it's a little bit like a bit dangerous. Damn, triggering that a couple of times in a row is just so awesome. I need to see if this as well affects like the mana usage. So we shall see. Anyways. Like I'm waiting so much for the teleport. Okay, I need to rest for the dodges. Yep. The technique. Boop. Broken. An additional skill point, and we are going into the defensive bits. For now at least. Okay. Attack speed, casting speed. Now the worst bit is that getting the skills from this phase. Spellblade, you are usually getting skills based on cold damage. And unfortunately, most of the things that you can get through the ward passive bits are considering like lightning and fire skills, because we're talking about this one. So we got sun and storms, and over here you got the ice chill and whatnot, but it's not getting through any of the survivability thingies. So that's annoying, but well, you need to work with it. We'll see where the stuff is going to go, because at least like it's relatively easy to get respecs in last Epoch, so at least that's fun. And that's why we've got the flame ward. I'm just really waiting to be able to start investing some points into it. So maybe we could get at least maybe some lesser cooldowns or something. Ooh. Yeah, let's see if there's any more pots here. So let's remember, pots and everything is the best place to look for uniques. Bonk, bonk. Stop it. Dude. Now the worst bit is that, you know, by having some of the quests giving you uniques, it's fine and dandy, but there's no like guaranteed unique weapons. And I think that weapons are going to be most useful for me, at least for the longest time. And until that happens, we are very much just like needing to survive everything. Bonk. Okay, spares health potions. Now the best thing is that even if you cannot collect them health potions, as long as they lay on the ground and you don't have maximum health, you can always pick them up and use them straight away. That's a good thing to remember. Oh shit, I forgot I don't have... I've swapped the... what's its face? Fireball. Dude. Bang, bang, bang. There we go.
It isn't safe.
Yeah, I know it's not safe. Nowhere is safe, dude.
Or at least it... Well, tell you what.
Did he have like full
These peace talks are hardly worth it if you don't know why you're
voice lines all the time? That's what I'm wondering. This is not Path of Exile. You don't have your Frostbrink here, yeah? Chill out. Old habits die hard, you know? God, I was like so missing any kind of like ARPG. For the past couple of days I was just like going through Dark Souls and Dark Souls and Dark Souls. I needed to change. So seeing last Epoch releasing a new season was just like a breath of fresh air for me. Especially after the last time I was doing anything with last Epoch, which was like the end of the previous season. Let's do this. Duration. No, we're going for the duration. For the longest duration, because then we can have it scale. And I think that's going to be safer for me in general. I mean, as long as we're not going to like get into some kind of high lightning resistance, we should be quite golden. Haste Shrine. Sonic. And speed. Bang, bang, bang. And now the worst thing is that hopefully we could try and grab some of the locked up mages in Act 1. But with no healing potions, getting them might be near impossible unless we would be able to get some kind of like broken shrine, giving us the possibility to then break him. I think that's going to be like the best idea. Try if we will find a runic prison and find like some kind of cool shrine, then we may be hunting for some funky uniques, because they can drop the spoon or the ladle, which are quite awesome. The multicast is getting higher, then we'll just get even more what's it this? Even more bounces, and we should be quite golden. This is what we like to see. I should start thinking about some kind of like engagement, stupid questions. Like, I don't know, favorite type of pizza. Or do you even like pizza? Is that an engagement question? It might be. Oh shit. Ay, there we go. Okay, let's say halfway through the through the prologue. I wouldn't even call this the first act.
I'm sure you have questions, but let me first check and make sure the Epoch's safe.
Is he going to snap in place? He is going to snap in place.
No.
I really forgot like the amount of like voice acting and everything in this game. It really sounds quite alright. Okay, now let's make it just quicker. And as well, for anyone who's popping in to have a look at what's going on, we've got our rules shown in the top left corner.
Everything okay? What? And what are we there? Can you stay safe? Stay alive.
That was good clickage.
Back.
I need to start thinking about using some kind of like background music. I think going with the lo-fi from Bits and Hits is going to be like the go-to thing. Okay, first of all, let's try to go in upwards, because those are places where there's a guaranteed like a golden chest, and maybe we can find something interesting there. Would be lovely. There were 3 of them here. God damn it. Alright. Slowly. Dudes. That's why you're dealing so much damage. At least something. Nice. Another one. At least that's good that if the multi-cut is going to proc, it's procking even without me doing the casting animation, so that's at least awesome. Did that Sacred Bloom just T-posed? That was funny. I have high hopes when this one always die. Like some of them uniques for rares that are dropping sound so nice for this. Okay, we've got teleport, so that's awesome. Ooh, wait, what? Let's get teleport here. 500. Telling me that this deals 500 damage. Estimate per second. Checks out. But the mana efficiency is shit. But But I'll take it into consideration once the next one level 20. So then I can take this from our voltaic orb, which I think that in any case voltaic orb is going to be much better. I mean, it shows just 270, but that thing can melt for people. The moment when they start like dropping so many items is just so nice. Like, definitely the disintegration thing is working because you are not being, like, the beam is not being stopped by anything. So that's definitely a good thing to work with. But the mana efficiency is definitely like not in our favor. Yay, additional mana regen. Cool. Like, in general, I really enjoy channeling skills. But I think that with our lack of survivability, that may be like a death wish. But I think that if we would be fighting like one of the runic mages, that can deal some damage if used cautiously. Because we are talking like 500 DPS against 50. Like, definitely this is safer. Oh yeah, right. I'm forgetting about the mana usage. The passive giving me ward in case is saving my ass. I'm definitely like playing a little bit more recklessly than I was doing it in the practice run to see if this is even working. And plus I am like double checking if like anything is happening in the chat, so no one is going to be like forgotten. Is there some kind of trick to this? Why am I finding stuff that I've never seen before? I'll need to like double check what's happening with this one later on. I've never noticed you could light the candles there. Learning new stuff on the stream, nice. So a single channel didn't count as many hits. You guys are having some issues with this game. Like the devs. slowly getting towards the end of the prologue. Double checking if I by accident didn't pick up anything. So yeah, I think I'm going to win the bet with the idea of getting my first unique as the guaranteed one after one of the quests in Act 1. Like I need to as well double check if the thing that we're doing is Act 1 or the prologue. Let's keep it that until getting to the corrupted era we're in the prologue. So I'm not going to be like doubling down on how I'm calling stuff. Nice. Be good, boys. I was hoping for something fun. Oh well. Hey Landlar, welcome in. Ooh, they've changed it. What the hell?
Terra's grace be with you.
Oh, I need to do... Okay, you know what? I am doing this for the quest's sake. Oh, they make you do the thing. Okay. Okay, so they force you to actually do the entire... That's interesting. Before they weren't forcing you through like an entire step-by-step guide on how to craft stuff. So that's new.
Take care of yourself.
Okay, we need to be careful because the passive needs to recharge. Dudes. No, this is unfair. This is really unfair. Okay. Okay. This place looks slightly different than how it used to. Definitely they've worked on some like visual aspects of the game. I need to give them that. Okay, so I am able to to select a thing that is going to spawn or like get in my way, but I cannot deal damage to it. That's bollocks. Yeah, this thing works wonders. Hey, 0% health. Okay, yeah, I can open the forge panel from here. And where's the forge? Anyways. By the way, we are not using crafting, so like we can use the Weaver's Will on unique items because that's like a passive crafting thingy. Well, we cannot use the forging mechanics in general. Wait, I just need to I need to think about, because like if I am going to have the rune of ascendancy, will that be considered crafting? I think so. But the rune of ascendancy is going to be like a guaranteed way of grabbing a unique. I mean, they don't drop often. Yeah, I know that I am just a little bit like going around places, but I just need as many levels as I can, because getting through the Paimon students is going to be a pain in the ass. What the hell did I click? Okay, for a second there I went out of the borders of the game, so yeah. Uh-oh. We triggered the passive. We don't want the passive to be triggered. We really need that safety net. Okay. I mean, this is working out quite well. This is funny that the engineers are throwing hammers at you. The tools of the trade. More health, so get disintegrated. Drop me something fun. And in general, those are quite cool drops. I am feeling that we are definitely worse positioned than I used to be before the attunement shard. Cool. Useless. Nice. Mm-hmm. When all the passives are going to kick in, like the damage is getting really cool. But if not, we are having issues. Mm-hmm. But like, it's like a nice breath of air, seeing how they've changed a little bit of the old maps. And this is a good thing and a bad thing. Wait. Dudes. Too many archers. Now right here. And when I started playing a bit of Path of Exile lately, I was doing as well this kind of like melee mage with the Crusader. Ooh, no way. We've got a Nemesis here. I wasn't expecting to have a Nemesis encounter before the second act. I just hope it's going to be the lightning one. It was so much easier to defeat it. Okay, what can you give me? That would be awesome. Okay, fingers crossed. Yeah, I think I can deal with you. Nice, we're going to have our first unique as a weapon. And I lost the bet to myself. Because I was suggesting we're going to get... Okay, we've got a spare health potion. And nice. Nice. Very nice. This is what we can go for. Especially that it has some spell damage. We can get spreading flames. Increase fire damage over time. -4 for fire spell skills. This is a fire spell skill. This is a fire spell skill. Lovely. That's what you want to see. I am so impressed that we've got our first... Okay, so we've basically got out of the issue of mana for our disintegration thingy. Can we swap? Right. Can we get this as fire? No, we cannot get this as fire. What a pity. Oh well, but still. Now I think defeating the... Wait, this is a fire spell as well. And this should be like 4 mana cheaper. But this is so lovely.
You're here for the Epoch. Reaching me was impressive, but it's mine. Come, member wing.
Yeah, come on, bird person. Dude. Oh wow. Yeah, now this is... This is a lot easier. Yes, start breathing fire. Nice. Good boy. That was... Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. You're making me sweat. Okay. There we go. Nice. That was a little bit of a butt clench moment. And lovely. We've got everything done. So, starting the next act, going towards some more amazing stuff.
Etera's blessing.
Yeah, hello.
He's back. He's been quiet.
You're back. No, Lena.
Quick clicking.
I'm so sorry to you too.
Mm-hmm.
Finally.
And nice. So chapter 2, okay, so that the beginning is not considered prologue, it's chapter 1.
Shard seems to have taken me somewhere. Yet my surroundings appear familiar.
Okay, so I can see that any hit can spread the flames, so that's cool. Yeah, I'm not feeling safe. So we're going to have that mini boss, and that's going to be a proper pain in the ass. We don't like it. Nice. I need higher damage. Higher damage is always the best idea, best choice. Nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, ward retention is going to be important.
And who are you?
That was a little bit close call. And I just hope I didn't breathe too loudly into the mic. And yeah, we are taking any and all paths, clearing everything, so at least we are going to be ahead of the curve as it goes, at least for the levels. Because I think that this thing that they've added, that for each level you've got at least 10 points of health, is going to be a very big game changer as it goes for my survivability. And especially that I think the passive grants me a little bit more varg based on the amount of health I'm missing. Need to double check it. Glyph of Chaos. Randomly changes the upgraded affix to a different one that can spawn that item type. Okay, so that is not something I want to use. Lovely.
I'll watch over you. Gods.
Yeah, we just need to carry on, so quick clicking through all of the text options is the best outcome. By the way, just a quick check. When you drop below 70% health, burst award based on the maximum health. Yes. Maximum health.
Yes? Gods be with
So yeah, any kind of survivability thing based on health is going to be welcomed. But I think more than that, I'll need a little bit more ward retention. Poor doggy.
Run, you stupid one. Leave me.
Yeah, that's... oh no. That's one of the prefixes we really hate. That they get less damage from a specific, like, length away. Like, I think we are getting definitely better than I was doing on my practice runs, because we are definitely going through those enemies a lot quicker. Because I've managed to, like, read a little bit more on the skills. But this may be annoying. Yep, disintegration just works wonders. That's what we want to see. Pity we're going to get rid of it as soon as we become Spellblades, because that's not going to be too useful to the build and passives of Spellblades. Because for Spellblades you got passive ward based on your melee attacks, melee hits. So we're going to need to change a lot of the approach that we can do. Void resistance charm, okay. I mean, most of the characters in the game are able to get some kind of like... oh, I need to talk to the dude. Remember what you're doing. Otherwise you won't have enough experience. Oh, I wonder how many idols are unique. Because as far as I remember, there used to be like maybe 2 or 3 of them that are unique. So I am starting to wonder if we will be able to use any of them. I'll need to like think about it. Come here, you lizard, you. Yeah, nothing interesting. Unfortunately. There were so many options and nothing worked. I mean, definitely we are not getting stuck at any point, so at least that's good. Need to see how the stuff is going to go a little bit further down the road. But then at least based on the buy die, I don't know why I'm collecting all of them shards, because either way I'm not going to use them. I think that's force of habit. And you know what, as I'm like doing all of the... Oh hell, what's that? What's that icon over there? Is it some kind of like champion thingy? Am I going to get completely bamboozled? Oh yeah, I am. And it regenerates health. Awesome. Oh, fuck me.
I cannot do that.
No. No. Fuck off. Help me, dudes. Yeah, you're doing great. Fuck. Why? Gilgamesh the Corrupt. Nope. I think I've got him like far enough. Oh no. Come on, guys, let's do it.
I cannot do that.
Yes. Yes. Whew. That was a thing. God damn it. I hope we're not going to find any kind of like champions like that for a while at least. And especially that he stood like in a point I wouldn't be able to move around him. That's the worst bit. Okay. Now over here. Okay. Added fire damage, fire aura. I think the fire aura is going to like add a little bit more oomph to our survivability. Oh hell, the new mechanic. I don't know if I'm ready for it. I mean, I've got a weapon. Okay. That was interesting. Corrupted, but it's not unique. Pity. Now this is interesting. I think we are going to check out the idols, like I am not going to miss out on any of the mechanics. But that encounter was very interesting. Like the spin to win build would be like so broken on that. Like the previous season I was doing the Sentinel with Warpath as the main like source of that not main source of damage, like the main thing that I could use, because there is a unique sword for the Sentinel especially. I mean, it works best with the Sentinel because it procs the smite skill based on your like attacks, and that gives you the possibility for you to pump out like very strong smites that are dealing like massive amounts of damage. Can I get there? I cannot. Why did they give this kind of like massive amount of area that should be walkable without a way of getting there? Like, that's stupid. That could be grayed out. Yeah, and again, this is the biggest issue of disintegration. It gets me rooted in one spot. This is always the biggest issue with any kind of like channeling skills. You're getting stuck, but they are definitely stronger than most skills. So it's a trade-off. Yeah, there you go. One hit. Oh. I mean, we cannot allow us to miss any kind of experience. So let's go all the way down. This is nice. So I'm getting our second unique. Unless they've changed it, then I would be surprised. And definitely that wouldn't be a pleasant surprise. Okay, now the penance. Yeah, the damage output is quite alright. No, dude, you're the tankiest one. Look, amber chested.
Impressive. Go on. I'll be right behind you.
Ay.
So this
A little bit of stretching. It's always good to do that.
has been reduced.
So now we've got this. I don't think this is useful. Like, I'm really wondering if we should go into... Let's go into some defensive stuff. Okay, this is 700. This is 500. But at least this one doesn't root me in place. So I'm sticking with this one.
The gods have long left this world.
Okay, and as we...
But their
Oh,
memory
shit.
will give you comfort. Be safe, traveler.
Bang. Because we are using this one, so let's have it like that.
What? Go on then. Bah.
Gold won't save you. Blade might.
Gamble. I should be gambling on some armor.
Might want to slow down there, pal.
4,000, god damn it. 3,000, god damn it. 600.
Want to give it another shot?
Why am I having... I don't need this one. I can go for some boots.
This means you're due for a big one. Don't worry.
Or a belt.
Shame. So think about luck, though. Interested in another try? This means you're due for a big one. Don't worry.
Unique.
Want to give it another shot?
Dude. Well, bollocks. We had the chance for a unique, but not this time. Yeah. Just double checking a couple of things in the meantime. Let's go. If we will be able to get through the second chapter by this stream, that would be awesome. Yeah, I'm going to break every chair, table and barrel in this area, because this gives us possibilities. You may consider me rude, and I'm just trying to scrape by. Because those are, each one of those is a possibility for a unique drop. And I had drops from these chairs and tables in here already. So don't call me crazy. It's just the way the game goes. And you know what? I think I'll just quickly add one thing to our what's it face rules. Because I think this is going to be a very important bit for a little bit more survivability. So please don't judge me on that. But I've added that we can use some idols, because we wouldn't have enough idols to get all the slots that we require. Does not scale with points allocated. Lightning blast and volcanic orb. What do you mean? But still, ward retention need to be very useful for survivability. Now that's the way we can do it. Nice. Yeah, I'm taking this shit. Oh, there's a quick one. Nice challenge. Very nice. Okay, now cold damage leached as health, mana strike base damage converted to cold, fury leap, and now this. This is a sword for a Spellblade. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is what we want to see. And again, I've got another weapon. Why don't I get like an armor or something? A fucking stash. I need... I just need something to get health potions, and the rest I can work out with. Just give me some kind of belt, and then we are golden. Like seriously. And having that, I cannot do dual wielding. Yeah, we are going back because we need to get the reward for this quest.
What? Goodbye.
Because those gloves are going to elemental damage leached as health. Now this is big. This is huge.
Bah.
And now we can work with it. Still, cold damage leached as... Let's see. Bang bang. 91. 107. This is a little bit stronger. But then this base damage converted to cold. And then I could start investing in cold skills. We are going to leave it on ourselves until we'll get into becoming the Spellblade. Okay, so I think we've got more omens. Ooh, there's another nemesis close by. I hope he's going to drop me a belt. Please. Like, a belt is the only thing that we require to carry on. Thankfully. Okay, let's see. What? Really? Hell's Reach. Completely useless. Cool, so we can banish. Banishment it is. Like, this is a cool option that they've allowed to disregard items that are going to be useless for your build. So you don't need to always fight them. Yeah, nothing unique. You have been seen, the omen awaits. Lovely. Yeah, I've seen you reviving in 2 seconds, don't worry. Okay. Let's kill everything in the meantime over here, so we're not going to get bamboozled. Because that's always like something you don't want to see. It's better to deal with the event as it is. Okay. Now let's see what the stuff is going to go this time. Bang! Wait, did he call in a nemesis? Okay, at least the omen got quickly. Okay, nice. Rune of Corruption. Well, we are not going to use this one. Now the special thingy. Now, do we have something unique? This is not unique. Damn, this is having some kind of awesome things. Oh well, nothing for me this time. I mean, those omen events are very nice. They are quick, they are sweet. Just give me some belt. Nice. Yeah, I heard you. I just wanted to level up, dude. What was that? Can I level up? We are going for this ward retention, so then we can carry on with those things. But then instead of that, we're starting to work with this. So Lightning Blast can get into cold. Maximum thing is cast speed. Yeah, this one. So it can go into cold. That's actually quite alright. Would be working with the theme of the Spellblade. But then, yeah, we are definitely stronger than I expected, because we're having at least 2 unique items. I like it. Like I'm very much thinking about getting the fire orb, volcanic orb thingy as a specialized skill. It is dealing damage, especially that it's like cast and forget, as long as you get it like properly in a point. Okay, let's see. Hi there, guys. Hi there, guys. Woo! Damn, dudes. Why they are so broken? Okay, this fight is definitely going better with a weapon. Like on a practice run when I was checking out if this is even remotely plausible, I was fighting with them like for like 10 minutes because I haven't had a weapon. And now, easy peasy lemon squeezy. We can do it more often.
I please stop him.
And another fancy skill point. Okay, wait, Volcanic Orb's core gains a base freeze rate. Wait, Lightning Blast gains a base freeze rate of 46. Increases your chance to freeze and converts Lightning Blast and Volcanic Orb to cold spells, changing their base damage type to cold and giving them a chance to freeze. Okay. So we'll get Freezing Orb. Okay, okay. Everything is becoming frosty. Frosty. Will that make me cool? Nice. I'm just quickly breaking those tables and chairs to see if I can find something interesting. I think it's having a slower like output rate of the shards than it was the volcanic one. But that's just like I've got a feeling for it. Okay, let's carry on. Recipe. And let's remember the freeze rate is definitely better. The reflection stairs. Oh, we've got another nemesis. You need to like remember that nemesis are not guaranteed per map. So you can sometimes go like a couple of maps without a nemesis encounter. I just hope it's going to be like useful, like an offhand something, or like a armor, or a belt. Give me a belt. That's the thing I need the most. But at least with the Nemesis encounters, no. This is the worst thing, that you've got just one unique per dude. Don't show this warning. You've got less health, but then you've got better leech. This is not going to work out for us, because based on the maximum amount of health, we've got the passive that gives us ward. Should I say like energy shield? So I think it's better to leave it as it is. Reinforcements on death. What do you mean by that? Okay. Just a couple of additional spawns. I think they've added a couple of like passive skills to the champion enemies. But they weren't here before. I think we are getting to the point where stuff is going to be a little bit easier. Trains these allies on death, and then the allies died before him. Minions should be stronger for that to happen, you know? Oh shit. Hey! You're actually doing quite alright. I'm impressed. Now the worst encounter for my build. Okay. It went definitely better than expected. I was thinking we were going to fight this guy for a bit longer. Like for real. Now, what can we find in this area? Okay, I see that they haven't changed a bit as it goes for this experience. Dinosaurs! Denver, the last dinosaur. I wonder how that song went in English. Like the bouncing of this thing is just so useful. Yep, freeze rate and multiplier, increased cold damage and chill chance. Okay, what were we doing? Let's carry on with this one. Pity the critical chance multiplier is not scaling with levels in this. But this is fine. Yeah, I'm hoping for drops, that's why I'm going like for the entire thing. So maybe we can find something interesting at the end. There we go. Ask and you shall receive. Nice. You see what I told you? Maybe we'll grab something interesting. Bump. Body armor. Unfortunately, it's just the minion one, but at least we've got nearly 100% boost of health. And this is the moment you're living for when you're doing this kind of challenges. And suddenly everything clicks. Like, I know I'm going to backtrack, but as I said, I am just going for any and all of the possible levels I can get within a single area. So you're not going to be losing on anything. Okay, Anvil Shrine, I can take this one. Now I wonder if... Yeah, I was hoping that the Nemesis is... the window is here. Okay, going back, bang, bang. Yeah, at least now having the teleport on on the E key doesn't like reinforces the habit from Path of Exile. At least that's good. Because as I stated previously, I started recently playing again the first Path of Exile, and I'm having on the E key my Frost Blink. And then when I was having anything else, I was just like accidentally triggering it. And I'm really thinking of doing some kind of challenge on Path of Exile, but I need to really think about it, because the just unique ones is not going to work out too well, I think, because you are way too much like focused on getting... Wait a second, I need to like move the camera. Oh, maybe like that. Oof. So yeah, you need to use like the equipment is too much connected to your skills. So it's not about which character you taken, use what equipment you have. So that gives us a lot more issues to tackle with the unique only challenge, but maybe doing like a summon only challenge. Like I would love to do a shield only challenge in Path of Exile, but it's so hard to get quickly a skill that gives you like shield attacks. Like, I don't even know if there's like a shield throw. I know that there's like a shield charge, but to actually hit stuff with a shield or something, that would be difficult. There's definitely the option for thorns, but then you know what's going around in an area just to maybe grab something that is going to have a like innate or reflect damage or something. That's going to be a massive hassle. Or like I would need to, you know, grab a new character and prepare that shield for it. But then the run would start after killing Hillock, like the first boss in the tutorial area, just after you get on the shore. There's too many like weird options there. Damn, that lightning bolt with the freeze effect looks really nice. There we go. Now this one is going to be sick. Ooh. We could get an awesome unique thing. But first let's get rid of everything here. Nice, and we leveled up. That is always so nice to see. Okay. This gives me ward when using fire or lightning damage. I'm using everything with the cold damage, so I think we are going with this one. Do I have any kind of... I do have. I've got this as my fire damage, and this one is lightning. Oh, so I can stack lightning damage with auto attacks. That's interesting.
We cannot be contained!
Okay, 1 second, so I'm not going to get bamboozled.
I did nothing wrong.
And again, we've got those special ones, but we have nothing to get uniques. And I could be using this one.
I cannot do
Why am I getting like everything easier, harder for myself? E- Also gloves. Yeah, let's try that. Try it out. There we go. Nice. So, evade replaced by terrify. Increase attack speed, increase cast speed. Chance to slow attackers. You're immune to slow. Like the evasion cancel is a little bit off-putting. I am going to save it maybe for later. Because for now, I think if I would abandon my dodges and just rely only on teleport, that's going to be like a massive no-no. But I wanted just to kill Nemesis. Like, I really like those encounters. Let's be honest. And this one. Maybe next time he will have a belt. Yeah, wait a second. Yep. I knew that I picked up something that I shouldn't. Is that it? Damn. Nice. You gain ward when you use a lightning skill or a fire skill. This effect has a 7-second cooldown. Oh. So yeah, it's useless. But then do I need to like level up this to get this one? That's a thing that I would need to check out, but now I think we should still... Like this increases cold damage and we are going to use a lot of cold damage, so let's get through it. And now you... I need the fire... I want the fire aura. No, we're not going to get to that. So then we can deal a little bit more damage passively if you need to. So either way, I'm using the ward very reactively. How come I'm again like getting... I wonder how this camera is always getting like out of sync after a while. Like nothing is changing. I'm trying to sit in the exact same spot and then suddenly just the camera goes whoop to the side. Oh well. It's quite chilly around here with me. Nice. I didn't know that the characters are so vocal. Like every couple of things, couple of enemies and whatnot, he's just like commenting on it, like what's happening. I think that's one of the reasons why I was always switching up the sound in the game. That bit looks ominous. I mean, I wonder if a similar challenge could be done in Voltsen. No, because you need to have still some kind of weapon to use some of the skills at the very beginning. So that would be annoying. Like too many games are starting to like rely on what you're wearing. And that spoils the fun. Haste Shrine. Lol, why? What's not some kind of like passive? This is level 15 and we got level 17, so it's not that bad. We didn't over level. Oh shit. I got spewed on. Nice and quick. I'm just collecting those shards because habits.
Terra's grace be with you. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, well, thank you. Okay. Like this, and those enemies are the worst, I think, in the game. Like having so much like defenses to everything. I mean, basically those are tar elementals, so that makes a little bit of sense. At least let's say it's fun, I can freeze them. Sometimes the pathing around this game is just so terrible. Hehe. Beautiful. Focus on attacking players. Yeah, that would be an issue if I would have like some kind of minions. But I don't. Level up. Thankfully, slowly we're getting towards the third chapter, and we can start doing our thing with becoming an actual Spellblade. And I'm still really starting to wonder if I shouldn't. Like, the biggest issue with becoming the Spellblade is going to be getting close and personal with them enemies. With little to no. Like, I need to think about which skill should I exchange for the class skill, because I think having the class skill as offhand thank you, Orange Jesus, thank you. You summon a historic minion from a random area of Atera. I've got minions. Elemental resistance. I've got the entire elemental resistance. Nice. God damn it. You love to see that. Woo. I mean, I would much rather get the what's its face? A stash. Any kind of belt. So I could be a little bit more safer. But I am not going to complain too much. Orange Jesus was so generous. Besides, a free summon is a free summon. Yeah, focuses on attacking players. Oh, he's actually doing it. I already wanted to start complaining. But yeah, attacking players, fighting with my minion. He's definitely a player.
Gods,
Blasted allergies.
Terra, watch over. Oh, we are close to a nemesis.
And what happened to you, my dude? Please, Mr. Nemesis, have a belt. What was good this year? Please. Enrage. I should be enraged. The exact same things I've got previously now vanish. Like how far away I am from the... Yeah, this is going to be the fight with Paimon. Yeah. Paninion, not Paimon. Adding this stupid option that every 25% mark he's having this shield is so stupid. Which way? This way. At least the damage is cool. Yeah, lovely.
Pains me to see an elder twisted like this.
Okay, finally getting the advanced profession. And now I am starting to wonder if we should just change the weapon.
What is this?
You seem a little This is what. Don't act so surprised. He might be kind enough to show you how to tap into your true potential.
Let's get this one here, let's get this one here, because why the fuck not? And let's carry on. How much money do we have? 3,000. We can try to gamble next time on some belts. In the corrupted era, that's what we're going to do.
You've woken up.
And now we are going for the Spellblade.
And focus on
Ward gained on melee use and at least will hit one enemy. Melee damage on weapons is also gained as added spell damage. Okay, so we are choosing this one. Yes, we are becoming a Spellblade. This thing is going to become even stronger. And now the most important bit. What we are going to exchange.
I see your
I really need to think about it.
again.
So, Mr. Blade Master, what can we... elemental damage, general. You gain ward when you use an elemental melee attack and hit at least one enemy. Well, we are going to do it like this. Now, Mana Strike. Do you give me some kind of attack speed? This gives me ward. Mana gain twice as much ward gain. A portion of the mana gained from Mana Strike's mana orbs is instead gained as twice as much, okay? So I think this is what we're going to go for. So we are going to despecialize now. Respec. Despecialize skill. And we are going to specialize in Mana Strike. 2, and 1. So now Mana Strike is going to become our main source of damage. And over here we're going to have Shatter Strike. And now as soon as we'll become available for the next skill, that's going to be the Shatter Strike. And the last one,
This is what the elders. Now,
and the second to last, is going to be
reduced.
Enchant Weapon. So that's going to be more damage. And the rest we're going to think about it, what we're going to use for the last one. One more. Okay. Let's change it to this one. Fury Leap. Do I have a thing called Fury Leap? Oh, because then it can be used either by Spellblades or by the Primalist. He has Fury Leap.
Want to try your luck?
Yes, I want to try my luck with a belt. 1200, are you stupid?
Far to the east.
Hey, I don't run these games for free.
No, 4000. 2400. No, I think this is more.
You're due for a big one. Don't worry.
Right. Shit. Magic item, shit.
Shame. So think about luck, though.
Rare item. God damn it, RNGesus. You were meant to be on my side. My dude.
Gods be with you.
Greetings. May a terror smile upon you. Farewell.
Okay, I got all of the additional side quests. And let's see where this is going to lead us. Oh, hydration. Never forget. Yeah. That's gonna be doable. And this was the main reason why I was going for the Spellblade, so we're going to be nice up close and personal. Yeah, nice. It's going to bite us in the ass later on in the game, I bet. Okay, let's go this route first. The freeze rate is amazing. And getting this additional like 400 health, no sorry, 100 health in Vard is as well a little bit more satisfying. Okay, 1 second. Cold damage leech does health. I mean, it checks out. Resist physical damage. Periodically becomes rampart. Oh! He's got a follow! Nice! What had happened? So I should be seeing an alert. Thank you so subscribed. Nice. Hello, fan. Welcome in even so late into the stream. The amount of whoa, the amount of what's it called? Alerts went too high. I'm at work. Oh shit, okay. I'm not saying nothing. And obviously, okay, so Fen subbed and then Malbot just went in for the pink fluffy unicorns. Nice. Good to have you guys here. Already quite far into the run. I mean, still on chapter 2 out of like 7. And we are quite lucky with the drops. Very quite lucky. And by the way, Balbot, you should try out the new season. It's quite interesting for massive fights.
I cannot do that.
Okay. You were here even before the stream started. Nice. Yeah, I know that you lurk. I mean, especially that, you know, this game is not like Dark Souls, that you can do a little bit more better. That didn't sound English. Do some more interesting stuff. But at least you know what, the drop rates are quite cool, so RNG Jesus loves me, despite everything. And again, I've tried to get again my multi-stream going on, so we've got, you know, YouTube and Twitch going simultaneously. Because I finally managed to get the thing that I was most pissed off about while working with OBS sorted, so we are going back into multi-streaming. Depending on what I'm going to do, I am having everything set up on multiple platforms and multiple accounts, because let's be honest, YouTube doesn't like YouTube doesn't like when you like play around with different formats, with different niches and whatnot. So I've decided to have something related around games and something related more about, you know, programming and whatnot. So depending on what we're going to do on Twitch, we're going to post it on different YouTube channels. But I think I am mostly going to focus on challenges until we're going to be able to actually code a little bit more. Because I am still struggling with basic concepts as it goes for coding, but I am slowly like getting my head around the thing, what I need to do, or like what should I learn. because currently I'm just like going around the idea of, okay, I need to learn according to my courses and whatnot. And the thing is that despite the courses being amazing and whatnot, like I am learning to make games, prototypes, however you want to call it, like not the games I want to do. And that just gives me a little bit of like, should I be doing this? Should I be focusing on the stuff that I want to do? Because let's be honest, I don't want to do like platformers, I don't want to do like on-rail shooters or whatnot. I want to do action RPGs. Like this is like my main goal to do, and I'm just wondering, shouldn't I be focusing then on this? Okay, a little bit of focus. Oh, you bastard. Get over here. I've got my shield. Yeah, nothing. God damn it. I'm looking for the ladle. Like, the ladle I think is more useful for the sorcerer, no? As far as I remember, 130, 300. Oh shit. I'm forgetting to use Mana Strike. Ooh. I was hoping that there's going to like drop something interesting for me. Unless... Why is nothing dropping? What a pity. Lost potential. Okay, RNGesus was not generous for us with the boxes.
I cannot do that.
But at least you know what, I've checked if everything is working, if like the chats are being properly working. I just wonder why it's not showing from which platform the chat is going from. But I'm not complaining. We are going to definitely like work it out in the so-called meantime. Oh, that's a big one. Reinforcements on death. Good. I think that we are going to go back to this one. 207. 240. Yeah, but then they drop the ladle and the spoon. As far as I remember. Okay, it's good for all. You'll see. Like, I just want one thing, and then we are golden for the foreseeable future. I want to grab some kind of belt. Because that's the only bit of equipment that gives me the most amount of like survivability. And we still don't have it. And the Nemesis guys gave me like 3 times the same, not 3 but or 2 times the exact same gloves. Which is annoying. Is this the area that allows me to... Yes. So we need to go to the Lightless Arbor. Spiders. Okay, let's first grab the waypoint, so it's going to be a lot easier for us to go back here. And now we're going to grab the alternate path. We're not going to complete it because we don't have the key. But still, that's an additional area explored. Additional experience gained.
He remembers you.
Ooh. We've got an Omen encounter. That's cool. We'll see how the encounter is going to go with melee attacks. Ooh, nice. We've got some idols. Okay, let's see. We can get this one. That's armor. That's cool. Survivability. Physical resistance. Yeah, and just and the Nemesis. Possibilities are starting to grow. Okay, tell me what. Ooh, a new armor. Armor at. Ooh, increased mana regeneration per 2 uncapped lightning resistance. This looks fancy. Challenge. Why the Bloodsteel? Out of all the possible Nemesis, I need to grab the Bloodsteel. Yeah, I don't like it. There we go. Cast mana, arcade positive mana. Current mana added as lightning damage. Attack speed. Let's get this one. This is still like scaling the damage. Yeah, and to be honest, like I hate the blood rune Nemesis, the Bloodsteel Nemesis. He is so annoying. Those things as well hit like a truck. Okay. Let's get jiggy with it.
His gaze finds you.
Oh, shut up.
Fate hungers.
Yeah, I really do think that getting the old one, this scepter, is definitely working a lot better. What the key threshold per equipped corrupted idol? This can work out quite well as well. But are we able to? Yeah, we are not able to get it. Maybe next time. Oh, this would be awesome. Let's go this one, because we still get melee damage as spell damage, so this scales twice. There we go. Survivability increased. Did I collect it? No. Lightless arbor. Let's just grab the waypoint here and we can go back to the main thing. Bang, and let's go here because we don't have the key for the lightless arbor. Damn, slowly we need to get ready to finish. Okay, I was hoping again for a new thing to see. What the hell just happened? Yeah, I think the spreading flame triggered, so that's why that all of those planks just imploded. And this is a pity because you know what, I decided to, oh, let's go for some last Epoch, and then I saw it on the on like the Twitch page. It's like trending because the newest season just got released yesterday. So there's like a million people on it. Maybe not million, but when I was starting those 3 hours ago, those were like 25,000 people watching Last Epoch, not Lost. Okay. Let's see what we'll find here. I see people dying on the hardcore difficulty. Same with Path of Exile, people just dropping left, right and center. Why is my nose so itchy today? Like, what the hell? I bet something is again like pollinating us crazy. Oh, the lizard. Lizard man. Alright. Now we can go back to the usual exploring. Yeah, I know that despite getting us the Spellblade, I'm using too many spells instead of the melee attacks. Just allow me to grab any kind of belt, but then we can go a little bit more ham with melee attacks. Yeah, I was supposed to add something. Okay. Shatter Strike or Volcanic Orb? Area. Yeah. 1, 2. 3, 4. And then we're going for the frost. I mean, it's cool that you can change the damage ooh, the range. Like, I would love to grab myself some kind of like offhand focus that will give me some passive ward generation. Oh no. Okay. I was having bad feelings about that guy, but yeah, that was quite chill. Alright. Let's collect some more enemies. Just cleaning them like a group ball at a time is a little bit annoying. Especially that we've got definitely some more damage and survivability in general. This one. Oh, Nemesis. Nemesis encounters are the best. Oh, come on, lizard. Oh. Those are boots. We just do it now casually, slowly. We've got everything that we require, we just need to now do it calmly, so we're not going to die stupidly. Okay. So what boots do we have? Those are Flights of Quetzari, an additional evade charge. Look at that. increase cooldown recovery for evade, for fury leap, haste after you use. Oh, that's actually awesome. Look, we are nearly decked out. Damn. But having this additional evade thing is just so sick. Let's get one here because I remember. Okay. Did I hear for the Emperor? Or is it just too late and I'm just hearing things? Again? Another pair of boots? Damn! Dodge rating. If you haven't hit recently, increase dodge rating, dexterity, increase movement speed. Nah. The ones that we've got before are a little bit better because we've got this additional haste for repositioning. And I think that works a lot better. Okay. This moment when suddenly you can like choose what should you be using on a unique only challenge is just like, well, I didn't expect that to happen so quickly. Nearly 1,000 damage, god damn it. That was a weird graphical bug. Okay, and I think we won't find like anything of importance here anymore. Bang, bang. Yeah, doing Shatter Strike on area is just too broken.
I cannot do
Mm-hmm. And let's see if we're going to get again bonked with the bloody one. Ooh. And Weaver's Wheel, okay, more damage to high health enemies, more spell damage to low health enemies, to all attributes. This looks interesting, especially that it has Weaver's Wheel. Look at the Storm Steel. Yeah, we can deal with Storm Steel. Yeah, and now let's see what this is going to... Huh. There we go. Because Weaver's Wheel is like sorta crafting. And as we're going to fight, he's going to unlock additional prefixes that may or may not be working along with the build. But I'm not considering that as crafting. It's just like special options for the for the item. So we cannot call it crafting. Because crafting is more or less you can like choose, select what you want for the item to become. And with this one is completely random, so we are still praying to RNGesus for some good possible affixes, suffixes. Okay, you're going to respawn. Yeah, we are definitely getting a lot more comfortable with the fights, despite the fact we haven't been using any kind of killing potions. Okay, let's see what do we have here. And now again, the funniest thing is I'm collecting the shards, which I say I cannot even use for crafting. And this is a character found place, so even even though I'm having this everything, it's not going to be used by anything else, because solo self-found characters cannot share their equipment and cannot benefit from equipment found by other characters on the same account, so I'm just collecting them as a force of habit. The hell? There's so many of them today. Today, or maybe over here. We've got something. Fire resistance, I'll take it. Resistances are cool. If you would give me like +1 to Shatter Strike, that would be awesome.
Farewell.
Alright, yo.
Who are you?
Let's go through here, first of all.
Wonder what my apprentice would have made of this.
Okay, so we're in Valoril now. Definitely adding the area effect to this skill was a good way to go. Like in such enclosed spaces, this is just amazing. Ooh. The dice of ward retention. Yes. And ward retention is definitely a lot more useful than anything else. And I know that at the beginning of the stream in the rules we haven't been talking about the idols, but as far as I remember there's like maybe 2 idols that are unique, and I would much rather have some more possibilities to survive a little bit longer. Mana efficiency, yeah, there we go. So how much mana does it? 11. I wonder how come I've got 100 mana. I'm not going to complain. Okay, a new affix. Chance to apply frailty on hit, okay. RNGesus is being very generous with us. which is really awesome. Oh no, no, no. Fuck. Yeah, they really don't like, they like when people are far away from them. They deal increased damage to far away enemies, so it's better to keep close to them. For the granted duration, no longer retaliates. Knockback. I think that less damage taken is going to be a lot better. Okay. Okay, this is getting very smooth. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, dude. Oh no. You gain damage when hit. That is not a good thing to see. Especially that he can like nearly one-shot me without the bonus damage. And I'm starting to think that we are definitely going to use a couple of things for the shorts or for this stream, but this is not going to become like a long form. I'm finding that actually last Epoch is, I think, not as popular as some other games, so it goes for the challenge long form format. Unless you can prove me wrong, then I'll definitely like try to squeeze out a little bit more content out of this one. Because I think they've done a very good job with getting through with something more interesting. Because the action RPG area of games is so stale. So maybe next time, and I think that's going to be very interesting, we are going to do a crafting only thingy. I can only pick up maybe just white ones, maybe just normal items, and then whatever we can craft out of them. I think that sounds quite enjoying. English is not Englishing anymore at this time of the night. But still, I am surprised and amazed that despite everything, we still haven't got any kind of belts, and we are surviving without the help of any health potions. This is just like so mind-boggling for me. Bang, bang, bang. How many of you there are? God damn it, dudes. Like getting through some of them more tanky enemies is just like terrific. I don't mind massive groups of enemies, it's more like getting 3 or 4 of them more chunky boys are the issue. The rest is quite manageable. Nice. At least the teleport skill is quite well executed. You can actually like get through some of the obstacles. Undercity. Like, I really enjoy what they did with some of the UI changes. Those are small changes, but still visible. I mean, we are going through it like butter. What the hell? Beauty. But as you know, whenever you're fighting those that periodically becomes ramparts, is that if they're big, they'll do more damage. What's this? Freezing shrine, okay. Like, I am slowly starting to think that we are going to be quite alright with the run all the way until either fight with Lagos, that's going to be a deal breaker, or the fight with what's it called, the Guardian of Herodot. Those are going to be like the two places I'm going to be very butt clenching if everything is going to work out fine. Nice. Ooh. I never knew that it spawned enemies. God damn it. Okay. Anyways, what do we have here? Your fireman attacks have a chance to ignite your colds, blah blah blah. Okay, but this fire aura, I remember I was using this one before. And now this. Do we have anywhere where we got shatter, casts ice spikes, mana efficiency? Is there anywhere like attack speed? Even more area. Attack speed with one-handed weapons. There we go. Mm-hmm. There's no gambling here. We've got 7,000 left. So I think just before we're going to finish, we're just going to quickly go and gamble away all of our savings to see if we can grab like a unique belt on the end of the stream. That would be lovely. Okay. And besides, I need to go back and finish Clair Obscure. I think that's the challenge I will need to go back to. But I think we are going to just restart it because I don't remember what we are doing. I know that we are just after a couple of things there. And I would like really much appreciate it from the beginning again. Ooh, a new suffix. Should say affix. Affix is more accurate. What did he... Nice! Instead of giving me another one, they've upgraded. They're always upgrading. This is awesome. This is really awesome to see. It don't happen too often. Okay. So what other challenges have we got like in store or waiting on the back burner? We definitely are going to finish tomorrow the Dark Souls 2 thingy. That's going to be off Twitch, I mean off YouTube, because it's like the last of it. And I really don't want to like deal with the DLCs anymore. Especially with my broken thingy. Okay, there we go. So I'm more like thinking about just completing the game because I haven't completed it in a long time. And then going back on some other things we need to finish. Or other things we need to do. So I think like what we got to finish. We've got to finish Sekiro, the purification ending. Oh, you know what? Let's do it like this. If everything is going to work out fine, tomorrow I am going to complete Dark Souls 2. At least that's the plan. And if that happens, I am going to come back to YouTube with creating save states and everything for Sekiro speedrunning, and that's going to be an interesting way to have some fun tomorrow. I'll need to try out either the claw grip or to check if we can do... Hey, Only Fang, how are you doing, man? Welcome into some Lost Epoch. You're just coming in as I'm finishing the stream for today. And just thinking out loud about what I should be doing next time, or like tomorrow. So actually, I'll be thinking about two things. The speedrun is definitely like an important bit to overcome. Like, I don't want to let Shibi down. But on the other hand, I've got challenged again by some of the community members to start doing, I can tell you, yeah, give it to me. What is your idea? Avoid amalgamation. Ooh. Oh, not good. I mean, the damage is insane. If you're going to tell me I need to do like a no-hit in Dark Souls 1, then that's going to be like a massive thing to start doing, because then I would need to start what? Double check the strategies that you guys use for the entire run, because the way how you guys are going around some of the... I really would like to see you in Sekiro, to be honest. Okay, fair enough. But with Sekiro I will be... No, that's my curse. Well, it's not only your curse, like I am having that one in my mind as well. Like, I would love to go for the... Ooh. I would love to go for a god run, maybe one day. But that's like not definitely this year. But I will definitely be going for the Sekiro speedrunning. Like, that is the most important bit for this. Ooh, Calamity. And Bone Harvester. I got 2 unique items. Yeah, I know, but then the thing is that I always, maybe not always, but had the idea of doing the hitless and deathless, and that's what I was like referring to. Like, one of my community members, like one of the mods, told me, you know what, you're going so good, so cool with Dark Souls 1, do a deathless run. And the thing is that slowly I am getting like better and better with those deathless runs, with like challenge runs in general in Dark Souls 1. So deathless is like quite possible. Like last time I was like, what, I died once on Ornstein and Small. Like, I think I've died a maximum of maybe 5 times when I was doing my last challenge run, out of which like Calamite and Manus was done like on the first try. I think. Like the possibility of doing a deathless are slowly getting into place. And when a deathless run is going to be achieved, then we can do a hitless run. Especially that eventually I want to go towards the Dark Souls 1 speedrunning as well. Like, let's be honest, one of the guys that I'm following, he's as well a Polish guy, and he's like in the top 5 in Dark Souls 1 speedrunning. So he's a massive inspiration for me. Especially that, again, he's a Polish guy. So if I would be able to get into like maybe, I don't know, top 10 in DS1, that would be awesome. Especially he's doing the category is Dark Souls any percent glitchless. And that's like the only category that interests me, to be honest. Because I hate the normal glitched path. I think Deathless in DS is... I think that Deathless in DS1 is easy in my actual situation, how I would pronounce this sentence rightly. I mean, compared to your current situation, doing a Deathless run is easier. Compared to what you're doing. By the way, how's your English practice? Like, I see you're getting better as it goes for writing. Because when I'm popping in, you always have like a German person in the chat, so you're always slipping into German from time to time. Damn, I need to finish soon. Why? If it weren't for the thing that I've got so many chores planned for tomorrow, I would really love to stay a little bit longer today. I haven't been playing Lost Epoch for such a long time, and it's just like so fun now. Okay. We are safe around here, so let's see. Yeah, let's get this to the highest possible way. Fire auras from all sources deal damage in a larger area. My understanding is getting better, but my talking still shit. I mean, yeah, listen, you know what? The biggest importance as it goes for any kind of language is like you are willing to pass on information and the person is willing to receive that information. But then as you're doing like streaming and everything and try to become like maybe entertaining, so then you need to like be able to quickly like think about what you're talking and just carry on, so there's like constant or near constant like splurge of information. So you're blabbering a little bit here and there, so then when someone comes in, it's just not like you just go in and stare into the screen. Because I think that's one of the most like annoying things, that you come into a stream and then the person is just like blankly staring at the screen, doing his stuff. Ooh, we've got a portal.
Another beast from the rift. No, a fellow hunter.
Yes, let's hunt. So the thing that we've got here is the Under the Primal Skies, this third season, where you can get really awesome stuff, but you need to like... This mechanic I think is very interesting when you create your own like enemy, because at the end of this encounter you're going to fight a primal beast, and as we are in the ancient era, it has time to evolve to be better suited for fighting with us, and we can select its like evolution path. So then we select what we're going to face against, and I think this is what they've done with amazingly, as it goes for specific systems. I watched yesterday Berserk on in English at work. I listened to English documentation, but my talking or writing needs some more practice, but I'm on it. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I mean, you know what, the most important bit is that like I think transition from German to English is going to be quite easy for you, because they are basically like within the same family of languages. So it shouldn't be that bad. But then on the other hand, you just need to be like mindful of the possibility of so-called false friends. So not every grammatical rule is going to like apply the exact same way in between the two languages. But despite that, I think everything should be quite alright. Drops idols, rare caster weapons, and idols, evolve. But yes, surrounding yourself in English is a good way to practice and to get like used to it constantly. That's what I should do with fucking Spanish. Ooh. This is a set item. Increased spell damage. It's enough for me to talk in English if you are in chat. Okay. I mean, I really try to be more often in your chat whenever I can. This week was a little bit more difficult because like my son got sick. Because you're streaming, I think, at the time when I'm at work. And they soon are going to swap my shift, so I'm going to start later on. But still, the mornings are going to be quite easy, because like my entire family is going to work, school or whatever, and I'm at home just going to do some chores and whatnot. So then I will be able to tune in and just have a chat. Okay. Ooh, we've got the rift. Okay, let's clear out the surrounding area so we don't get bamboozled. What do you apologize for? It's fine, man, don't worry. We have here, blah blah blah. Okay. This one. Oh, and I had the possibility to invest in you. What the hell? Big bang bang. I'm going to be a father in August, and I'm scared as fuck, to be honest. I mean, you know what? I was scared as well. The most important thing is just try to be patient. Because trust me, like, this is the biggest issue that you'll need to understand, that Whatever you're going to tell to your kid is like they're not going to understand you. That's first of all. And this was like a barrier which was very significant for me at the very beginning, with my first son especially, because I was trying to tell him like what to do or what not to do, and then suddenly he's like, no, he doesn't understand. Like he just goes goo goo gaga. So he doesn't get that you say, no, don't do it, stop it, whatever. And that is like the most annoying bit, that you know you're trying to like convey some messages, trying to get like a reaction and whatnot, and then suddenly it's just like, well, it's not going to happen. He's not going to understand, or she's not going to understand. Ward per second per equipped heretical idol. Okay, so we don't have any heretical idols. Okay. Now, reduced bonus damage taken from critical strikes per equipped heretical idol. Increased effects of prefixes for idols in refractored slots. So you've got a better chance to ignite and whatnot. Okay. So yeah, we are going to just finish this quest. We are going to gamble away all the money we've got, and we are finishing for now. I wouldn't say for today, because we are going to be again live today, trying to finish that sad excuse of a game called Dark Souls 2. Yeah, I'm going to do this on it until I'm breathing. Because with all due respect, like, they had the possibility to do anything with the game. They've done it. I'm not agreeing with many of their choices, but you know, I'm just a player, and there's like a big cult following still playing Dark Souls 2. And I know that I'll need to get a lot better at it. Oh no, again you. I mean, at least you're just like proper tanky. Not some kind of bullshit mechanics. Smooth. The first time we were fighting with Gilgamesh, we were definitely not ready for it. What do we have here? I still think that the best dungeon crawler is Diablo 2. Oh yeah, definitely. Listen, like on my different channel, I've got my challenge run Diablo 2 shield only. Yeah, I've done the entire Diablo with shields. Wonder why. And I still got a couple of ideas for Diablo that I'm going to try to make, because I think that Diablo is being like very much similar in approach for challenge runs as Dark Souls, so at least that's good. Give me 1 second. I was listening today at work to the lore from DMC and RE, and I'm hyped as fuck So let's okay them. And
games that match the and the tight platform.
huh?
Check these out. Hollow Knight. Gold standard for hard as fuck exploration. The combat
What the
is
fuck?
precise. The bosses are relentless. Sekiro shadows die twice. Like the flow of the combat, Sekiro will test
You stupid.
it's arguably from software's most difficult.
Oh, you bastard. That was. Oh, god damn it, sorry. Suddenly, the AI thingy, Gemini, on my phone got like, oh yeah, if you want to do that, blah 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 blah. I'm just like, what the hell is that? Where did that came from? What the actual fuck, you know? I hate it. That was weird. But yeah, you know what? Still, Diablo is massive. I don't think they are doing like any kind of mods for it. But like, for example, there is this massive Diablo 1 modification called Beelzebub. The Beelzebub mod gives you like all the like cut quests, all the cut content, the possibility to play every single quest in one go. Because normally like you cannot play every quest in the same run. Because they are like being paired in specific groups that can just appear selectively. So each run is a little bit different. But with the Beelzebub mod you've got like all the quests and everything in one go. So at least that's interesting. And this one attack speed. And again, you know, Diablo was like here at the very beginning as it goes for action RPGs. So it's going to be always huge and having a following. Same as it goes with Dark Souls 1, I think. There's always be someone playing it and trying to be like better at it. And the best thing is that I am like going on Twitch quite often now. And I just see so many people just playing, you know, Dark Souls 1 for the first time, still. Because they are just like, oh yeah, I've played Elden Ring and I want to see like where all of this came from. Ooh, Nemesis. Nice. We like that. Shrine of Wealth. Cool. We can spend some more gold on trying to get my belt. Yeah, we're already cooking with fire as it goes for the damages. Okay, what do we have here? Whoa. Dudes. I nearly died. Because I was reading stuff. Okay, what's this? Strong Mind, lightning resist, spell lightning damage. Mana, maximum mana added to a stun avoidance. Just a small lightning explosion when you are stunned. Not really. Punish. Okay, we're nearly done with this side quest. I will still need to walk the dog. Right. That's a lot of enemies. I mean, they could at least give me one unique. Okay. And 2 passives. There we go, word per second. That's the thing we're going to go. Okay. Now. Okay, we're not going here because this is going to be another quest. Let's give this one away. Then let's gamble away our savings. And then we're going to finish for tonight.
May a terror smile upon you.
There we go.
So this is what the elders, no, humanity itself, has been reduced to.
Ooh. There we go. Now, let's see, can I get something good? A single belt.
Want to give it another shot?
I would love to, but you don't sell any. Maybe an accessory? $4,000, not really. How much? 240. So then I am going to go to the end of times. Because over here you've got another guy to gamble. And I really just want to gamble away my money on a belt.
You feeling lucky? This means you're due for a big one. Don't worry. Want to give it another shot?
Dude. There's one more here.
Shame. So think about luck, though.
Yeah, really? Fresh.
Want to give
Let's
it
start
another
from the
shot?
cheap ones.
This means you're due for a big one. Don't worry.
Oh, a common item. Nice.
This means you're due for a big one. Don't worry.
Oh well. Okay, so let's go back to the ruined era. We're either way going to be like dropped into the town, so it doesn't really matter. yeah, this we can finish now. And this is the moment when we're going to say I have one trophy left for Platinum PlayStation, but I think I'll never get it. This song gives Tristan vibes. Oh, okay. Never noticed. Okay, anyways, this time to get out of this. So let's see, who can we... Great. Not many people. But I see that there's Abby. We are going to rate her. She's doing some art. She's drawing. I really like going on her streams. It's always nice to see her about what she's doing. So we are going to go over there, and then I'm going to catch you tomorrow. Thank you everyone for coming in, for staying around. Great. Abby's. Hello. Poop. Yay! Right, engaged. So thank you very much for today, and I hope to see you next time. Tomorrow we're just going to be doing the Twitch only Dark Souls 2, but next week we're going back with some more YouTube shenanigans. Oh, wait. Okay, anyways, bye bye.